ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, 14ನೇ ಆವೃತ್ತಿಯ ಏರೋ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಏರೋ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ 2023 ದ ರನ್ವೇ ಟು ಅ ಬಿಲಿಯನ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸ್ 2 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಡೆಯುವಂತಹ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಏಷ್ಯಾದ ಅತಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಏರ್ ಶೋ. ಈ ವರ್ಷದ ಏರ್ ಶೋಗೆ ವಿದ್ಯುಕ್ತ ಚಾಲನೆ ನಿನ್ನೆಯಷ್ಟೇ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೆ ರಕ್ಷಣಾ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ವರ್ಷದ ಏರ್ ಶೋಲಿ ಅನೇಕ ವಿಧವಾದ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಹೈಲೈಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ನನಗಿದೆ. ನಾವೀಗ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಏರಿಯಾಲಿ. ಅನೇಕ ತರಹದ ಲೈಟ್ ಕಾಂಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಹೆಲಿಕಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಭಾರತದ್ದು ಇದೆ, HALನಿಂದ ನಿರ್ಮಿತವಾದದ್ದು ಇದೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ದೇಶಗಳಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಅನೇಕ ವಿಷಯಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಶೃಂಗಸಭೆಗಳು ಕೂಡ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಭಾರತ ಹೇಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ದೇಶಗಳಿಗೆ, ಜಗತ್ತಿಗೆ ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಸರು ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಏರೋಸ್ಪೇಸ್ಗೆ ಸಿನಾನಿಮಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಹಿಂದೂಸ್ತಾನ್ ಏರೋನಾಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್, ನಮ್ಮ HAL. ಈ ವರ್ಷದ ಏರೋ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ 2023ರಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಪಾತ್ರವನ್ನು HAL ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸ್ಟಾಲೇ ಇದೆ. HAL ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಅವರ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಧವಾದ ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅವರು ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರದ್ದು ಪ್ರೋಟೋಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ಇಮೇಜಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ಸ್ನ ಕೂಡ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ರೋಟರ್ ವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೆಲಿಕಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬಂದು ಇದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕಲೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ದೇಶದವರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತದ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯ ಏನು, ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಏನು, ಅದೆಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ HAL ಸ್ಟಾಲು ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಬರಬೇಕು.
From your left, rolling now. The deafening roar of the engines of the mighty Sukhoi taking off to the skies. Park positioning with the left turn to execute the famous loop tumble yaw. The Su-30 MKI is the only operational aircraft in the world today that can do this extremely complex maneuver. Taking the center stage now, ready to pull up. Here he pulls up. He is into a loop. This maneuver of the aircraft will describe a circle on the vertical plane. It is inverted, coming as a somersault. We call it the tumble. And that's the yaw, ladies and gentlemen. Loop, tumble, yaw. Positioning along the runway, taking you for a rock and roll. Here he goes, spinning right in front of the dais. The speeds are as low as 240 to 250 kmph. And at this moment, the phrase, "time stands still," does all the justice to this picturesque moment. This astounding maneuver was only possible due to the sheer skill of the pilot and the spectacular handling characteristics of the Sukhoi at all speed regimes. And now coming in for the high-speed run along the dais. This aircraft is now running at 900 kmph. And as the saying goes, don't be fooled by the noiseless dash. Thunder always follows the Sukhoi 30 MKI.
Today, we stand as a specialist in the entire domain of aerospace and defense. So we have grown both organically and inorganically, and also we have put together such a very specialized skills and expertise that are very relevant for today's domain, and also how the entire Make in India and the various initiatives can be realized.
ಸೊ ನಾವಿದ್ದೀವಿ ITI ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಗ್ಯಾಡ್ಜೆಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಏನಿದು ಎಂತಹ ವಿಶೇಷ ಅಂತ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸೋಣ. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ರಜತ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ EVM? I see EVMs. Can you tell us more about it?
These are the EVMs we are going to manufacture for elections, and this is going to be deployed in upcoming elections. This is our very much diversified product from our Bangalore plant, and along with that we have a multi-post EVM also. So this multi-post EVM is for multi-post elections happening in various Jilla Parishad and local body elections. So there we will be using that product.
Fantastic. And then I also see 4G written big and bright. So let's understand a little bit more about what the 4G machine is.
Actually, this is 4G developed by CDOT. We are going to produce it. This is a 4G device that BSNL is going to use it in their towers.
Fantastic. This is like a great example of how we can go vocal for local. A very, very inspiring display of technology and innovations here at Aero India 2023. You should come to see and witness it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after that captivating display by the Sukhoi 30s, here we have in front of us the light combat helicopter, the Prachand. Though light in weight, this machine carries the punch of a heavyweight. This aircraft has entered operational service, and it is absolutely certain it would live up to its name, the Prachand, the fierce, striking terror in the hearts of the enemy. The display today is being performed by Wing Commander John and Group Captain Rajiv Dubey. Prachand now is diving sharply, gathers momentum to come in front of us to demonstrate sharp minimum radius turns. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, the light combat helicopter Prachand. Self-reliance in such strategic machine is unequivocal for India's defense, and products like ALH, the light combat helicopter Prachand, and the new baby light utility helicopter are part of Atmanirbhar success story of HAL. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause as the Prachand is exiting after an enthralling display.
Union Minister for Jal Shakti, Gajendra Singh Shekhawat sir. सर नमस्ते, कैसा लगा सर आपको? हाउ डिड यू फील अबाउट एरो इंडिया 23?
बहुत ही अच्छा है। भारत के सामर्थ्य का, भारत की शक्ति का और उदित होते हुए भारत के नए परिदृश्य का पूरी दुनिया के सामने प्रकटीकरण है। इट्स अ शोकेस ऑफ इंडियन कॉम्पिटेंस एंड इंडियन कॉन्फिडेंस टू द वर्ल्ड, नॉट ओनली टू द वर्ल्ड, to generate confidence in the people of India also. It is going to pave a pivotal role.
So the Prime Minister's vision of Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat, how do you see that panning out here?
So it is there, and especially in the defense sector and defense manufacturing sector, the entire scenario has been changed. जो भारत कभी आयात पर निर्भर होता था, आज दुनिया के बड़े निर्यातक देशों में बना है। और जिस तरह से the civil academia and the private companies have been are partnering into this. मुझे लगता है कि अब समय आने वाला है कि आने वाले लगभग एक दशक में India is going to be the world leader into defense manufacturing.
Absolutely. So you went into every stall and paid attention to everything. What stood out for you? One highlight for you?
I think I'm really amazed, and I'm so glad and happy to see the progress what this in this sector is happening, and I see a really wonderful bright future for Indian companies and Indian industry and India in this sector. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
From the skies, it's again the runway. You are about to witness the power-packed takeoff of the Suryakiran aerobatic team. They will take off in synchronized set of 3 twice, and the single 3 aircraft will take off right after them. We are standby for the Suryakiran aerobatic team takeoff. The first 3 set, ladies and gentlemen, taking off right in front of you. It's a 9 aircraft display team. Following the first are the second 3 set.
Please look to your right as the aircraft accelerates for the next maneuver and carries out a point roll and stops each time over. There it goes. 1, 2. Continuing to enthrall you all, it pulls up again to execute the vertical pitch back. Watch the curve as it goes up into the lovely skies and dives down again. Spots an adversary and starts turning like a beast. As we see the aircraft moving away, let us remind you of the decades of effort which have gone into making this program a resounding success. Without the foresight and technical acumen of every individual involved, this success wouldn't have been possible. Please look to your left as Karthikeya prepares to push the aircraft to the other end of its envelope with a red eye negative G turn.
Soon crossing overhead and flying in an arc will be the globe formation. Coming in from your left, ladies and gentlemen, now the C-17 Globemaster along with the Hawks of Suryakiran aerobatic team. C-17 Globemaster is a massive long-haul aircraft that has been tackling distances and oversized loads. Right now in an arc formation in front of you, the C-17 Globemaster with the Hawks of Suryakiran aerobatic team.
HAL is extremely proud to present here in display its youngest and latest member of the growing helicopter family. A few minutes earlier, this was the aircraft that led that 15 aircraft helicopter Atmanirbhar formation. He's doing it. Salute to the dais. The display today is being performed by HAL Chief Test Pilot Wing Commander Unni Pillai along with Wing Commander Bambani. Wing Commander Unni has flown over 8,000 hours over 30 different types of flying machine, both fixed and rotary wing. He has been the CTP, the Chief Test Pilot of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, for over 14 years in his illustrious career spanning over 38 years both in Indian Air Force and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have the light utility helicopter right in front of us performing a unique helicopter maneuver, the pirouette. Wing Commander Unni Pillai is keeping the nose pointed to the center as he laterally traverses the circumference of that circle. A very deft maneuver. This demonstrates adequate control power, agility, and the extreme experience of the test pilot. Here they go and perform the extreme tail-up maneuver. HAL lived up to this challenge, achieving it completely in-house in designing light utility helicopter. HAL therefore is capable of fully customizing this helicopter to any specific needs of any customer, civil or military, Indian or foreign. The light utility helicopter, after its operational clearance, has now entered the production phase. More than 1,000 of these helicopters are expected to be rolled out from the recently inaugurated Asia's largest helicopter factory in Tumkuru. The helicopter is now performing a few stall turns in front of us. Ladies and gentlemen, the LUH has completed its captivating display in front of us. The display today is more special as it happens to be the final display of HAL Chief Test Pilot Wing Commander Unni. He will be hanging his boots next month after a glorious career as a test pilot. Thank you very much, Wing Commander Unni, for your leadership. And ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause, wishing both the man and the machine good luck.
We are at Aero India 2023, the runway to a billion opportunities, and with me is the DDG, Shri Chandandeep Singh for Ministry of Defence. Sir, India Pavilion, what do you have to say about it? How was the preparation? What can we see here?
First of all, I would say India Pavilion is rather the heart of this Aero India 2023 because this is one place where India has a place where we can showcase all the new technologies which are indigenized by our Indian defense industry, and we are giving them the platform to showcase their technologies to the world.
And from the left, number 5, Wing Commander Borgalo and Squadron Leader Allen, they're piercing right through the Alpha for that perfect loop. Just an icing on top of the cake. Well, as the temperatures in this arena are starting to soar, coming in from your right are Suryakiran 6, that is Wing Commander Alok, along with 8 and 9. They will be rolling synchronously to my tunes like ballerinas in the sky in this well choreographed maneuver. Here they make an entrance from your far right. Ready for a roll? 3, 2, and 1. There they go!
ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಗಿರೀಶ್ ಲಿಂಗಣ್ಣ ಅವರು, ರಕ್ಷಣಾ ವಿಶ್ಲೇಷಕರು. ಸರ್, ಏರೋ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ 2023ರ ಹೈಲೈಟ್ಸ್ ಏನು, ಮುಖ್ಯಾಂಶಗಳೇನು?
ಮುಖ್ಯಾಂಶಗಳು ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಪೆವಿಲಿಯನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಕ್ಸೆಡ್ ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ವಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಯ್ನ್ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ LCA ತೇಜಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ 1 ತುಂಬ ಮೇಯ್ನ್ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು LCH ಪ್ರಚಂಡ್, that is also a main focus. These two are the main focus what they have kept. And in missiles ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದರೆ we see that BrahMos missiles they are trying to promote more. Then also the Americans are displaying the F-16 and F-35 aircrafts. It's really good to see F-35 aircrafts because it is a 5th generation and stealth aircraft, whereas India takes another 5 years or 6 years to develop such type of aircraft. That is the AMCA, what they have displayed the scale model, that is called as AMCA.
ಏರೋ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ 2023ರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಬಾಲ ವೃದ್ಧರಿಗೂ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಹಿರಿಯರು ವಯಸ್ಕರವರೆಗೂ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಏರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕೆ. ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸರ್, ಹೇಗೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು ಏರ್ ಶೋ?
ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಈ ಏರ್ ಶೋ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇಷ್ಟು ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾಳ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ನೀವೇ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಭಾಳ ಕಂಪ್ನಿ, ಭಾಳ ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸು, ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ಹೌಸಸ್ಸು ಮತ್ತು ಫೈಟರ್ ಜೆಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿದೆ. US ಇಂದ ಫೈಟರ್ ಜೆಟ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ವೆರಿ ವೆಲ್ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಅವರ್ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಏರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್. ಪ್ರೌಡ್ ಟು ಬಿ feel that vibrations again in Bangalore. So state and central are trying very hard. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಕೂಡ ಬಂದು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಈವನ್ ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಕೂಡ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಹೋಪಿಂಗ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಕೂಡ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಪ್ರತಿಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ತಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋಂಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ISRO, DRDO, HAL ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅದರ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದ R&D ಸೆಂಟರ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. It's a proud feeling for us.
ಏರೋ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ 2023ರ 2ನೇ ದಿನ ಆದ ಇಂದು ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ನ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಏರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಇತ್ತು, ಹಾಗೆ ಅನೇಕ ಅತಿಥಿ ಗಣ್ಯರು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದರು. ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಹಾಗೆ DDG ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಮಾಹಿತಿನ ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಕಣ್ಣಂತೂ ಇನ್ನೂ ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅನಿಸುವಷ್ಟು ಇನೋವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯ ಎದ್ದು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಜನಸಾಗರನೇ ಹರಿದಿತ್ತು ಲೋಹದ ಹಕ್ಕಿಗಳ ಹಾರಾಟವನ್ನು ನೋಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನೂ 3 ದಿನಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಭೇಟಿಯಾಗೋಣ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.